Today's video is on cruising. My husband and I are counting down the days until we go on our first of 2 cruises this fall. The days are ticking down and it's getting close. So I've started gathering items that I want to make sure I don't forget in a basket. And I think this is a great idea if you're going on a trip like this, where there's not like stores and that you can run to the store every day, because if you have to buy something on the boat, it's super expensive. Anyway, I've been gathering things in this little basket that I don't want to forget. And I also have a list. Of course, one of the things I don't want to forget is my cruise notebook. I'm covering up the date so you don't know exactly when I'll be going. And it's got all of our itineraries in it and everything. It's got our hotel and flight information to get to the boat and all that kind of stuff. We've already printed out our boarding passes and our luggage tags and all those things you need to do. But in the back of this notebook is a list of things, because I've been watching cruise videos and I've come up with this list of things that I really want to take, and then some other things I'm not so sure about. But I suggest you do that, or you can just watch this video and I'm going to hit the highlight. First item, I hate in my suitcase when I have dirty clothes and clean clothes. I don't like that. I almost always throw in a laundry bag on trips. But on this cruise, we happen to have a suite because we are celebrating our 35th wedding anniversary. So we're going to have some extra room. And I've looked online, there's some extra closet space. So I'm taking this pop-up laundry bag and just sliding it into the closet. And that way my husband and I can keep our laundry separate on the cruise. And I'm not going to be digging through everything and say, did I wear that? You know, that kind of thing. Another item that I don't want to forget are wet wipes. I will be throwing these in my beach bag because I cannot stand after I put sunscreen on. My hands are gross, and yeah, wet wipes. I want to remember to take our binoculars. We have this little set of travel binoculars. We have a large balcony, and I know we're going to spend a lot of time out there, and you never know what you might see out in the middle of the ocean. I just threw this scarf in because I want to remember to take a wrap of some sort for the evening, because some of my dresses for dinner are spaghetti straps. So I want to take not this one, but that's just to remind me. Scott and I are going to take our little Bluetooth speaker for our room, so that we can listen to our music off our phone. It's amazing, y'all. I use it a lot in the house, believe it or not. I'm putting this is just one of those luggage handle covers where you find your luggage easily. I just want to remember to take that. I threw in this sunscreen. I have a lot more sunscreen. I absolutely love this Hawaiian Tropic lotion. In fact, this is Hawaiian Tropic sunscreen. Hawaiian Tropic totally reminds me of when I was a kid and we went to Hawaii, and Hawaiian Tropic had just come out and it smelled like coconuts, and we all thought you died and went to heaven. I mean, it was so amazing. Anyway, this is Silk Hydration After Sun Lotion. This is for my husband and I for the trip. It feels amazing and it smells. Now, it doesn't smell like the original, but it does smell like coconuts. But this one is, I thought they had a scent on it. Coconut papaya. Something else that someone suggested was to take a little flashlight. So, yeah, I have a little flashlight because those rooms can get really dark because, you know, it's dark on the ocean. And anyway, I'm just going to throw that in. I have some potpourri spray for the bathroom. Obvious. Oh, this is a great tip that I got, is to pack some of these clamp thingies. I got these at Walmart. These are twofold. If it's real windy a lot of times on deck, and you can each have two on the back of your chair to hold your towels so it's not flapping on you the whole time. The other thing these are good for is if you have curtains in your room. Now, I don't have any idea how our balcony doors are covered at night, but if there's curtains, and you know how invariably at a hotel the curtains will not close all the way. This is just to clip your curtains closed at night if you want total blackout, which we do because we want to just sleep until we wake up. Does that make sense? Not really. Okay, corkscrew. We are taking a bottle of white and a bottle of red with us on the cruise. You're allowed 2 bottles. Highlighter is a great thing. Every single evening you will get a big folder or a pamphlet of the events for the next day. And so often there was something I really wanted to do, like a little class or learning something new, or I don't know, an exercise class, yoga, whatever it is. They're all throughout the day, and a lot of them overlap. So someone suggested you take a highlighter and you highlight the night before the things you really want to do the next day. And then when you go to the beach, when you go to your lounge chair or whatever you do during the day, you can keep that in the bag with you and go, oh, it's almost 2 o'clock. I was going to go to such and such. This is a great way of not losing it in the big list of things to do. A pen, of course, you need a pen in the room. And sticky notes. Now, this is another great tip, because this bugged me the whole time. Every time we've been on a cruise, this has been a bad thing. I even thought about buying those little walkie-talkies that you can talk to each other on the cruise, but those got mixed reviews of whether they work or not on a cruise. Sticky notes. If Scott gets up he will get up before me, I can guarantee it, because he's a breakfast eater, especially on a cruise. He can leave me a note, gone to breakfast, be back before I head to the thing, or gone to breakfast, I will meet you on the adult deck. Whatever it is, wherever we're going, if we've gotten separated, we will leave each other a note, and that way we can reconnect, because we don't go I'll be out there reading a magazine, he wants to go take a nap, I don't want to go take a nap, and he goes and takes a nap. Well then, or maybe he can't fall asleep and he wants to go to the casino. I hope not, but maybe. He can leave me a note. When I get back, I'm going, oh, he's in the casino. That kind of a thing. I know it sounds crazy, but you will lose track of each other, and the boats are huge. So I love this idea of sticky notes, and they will be on the desk in our room at all times. Something else I didn't want to forget is a plug. We are not going to take a whole strip with us. This is just a plug with 3 deals on it. And this is from our little Christmas village. We're going to take that because we will be charging our iPads, even though we won't be online with them, because I use my iPad to read with or play games, and he uses his for games. He'll also have his Kindle. And then right before we dock, we can recharge our phones the night before, because we're not going to use our phones at all. Let me just tell you, that is the ticket to a great vacation. If at all possible, do not take your phone or have your phone with you all the time. It is not a true vacation if you've got your phone. It's just not. You're constantly pulled back. That's our favorite thing about going to Paris. I've shared that before. That's my tip. If you really want to unplug, unwind, and focus on the person with you, no phones. I threw this in. Well, I dropped it. I threw this in to remind me that I want to take my crossword puzzle book because I loved it, and I threw this in because I want to make sure. Number one, I want to download this book to read on the cruise. To grab some magazines in the airport or the night before, go to Walmart and get a couple of magazines. Here's our passports. They're already in here because we're not going to need them until then. This is, I put some dryer sheets in here because they make your luggage smell nice, especially on the trip home. This is the greatest thing ever. Okay, I bought a couple of these. They were called Swell bottles, and they were about $36 each. I got them for a gift for somebody at Christmas. And I never would buy myself one because they were so expensive, but my mom has been bragging on it and saying she loves it so much. Well, I was in Walmart just walking to the register the other day, and I saw this. $8.99. Do you hear that ice is still in there? This is from yesterday. 5 p.m. yesterday, I put ice and water in it. The ice is still in there. I've long drank the water. But this will be perfect because it's for hot or cold. The worst thing on the cruise is you have little bitty cups, and when you go out to the deck, if it's hot, your ice melts in 1 second. I will be able to put ice and water in this, and it will stay super cold all day for me. I will also be able in the morning, if I want to go lay in the early morning, I can put my coffee in this and it will stay hot, and then I'll just rinse it out when I'm ready for my cold water. So don't forget to take one of these. All right. Last thing I'm going to mention today is a little bag for your room key and those kinds of things, or a little bag you might want to take to dinner or something like that. This is my crossbody bag that my friend Debbie Ann got all of us for a gift, and I love it so much. I use this bag so much. She got it on Amazon. This will also be great for excursions, like if you're just going into town and you're just gonna go shopping, this will be a great little bag. I'll put our cruise ticket thingy cards in here to get on and off the ship, and everything will be good. All right, that's all I have for, oh, let me look back at the list, because there were some things that I have not discussed, that I have not put in here yet. I've got all my tickets. I already have that with all prepaid spa day in here, a spa visit in here. I've prepaid, what else? A lint roller, maybe I'll put in here. Seasick pills. Now, neither one of us have ever gotten seasick, but I'm gonna throw the pills in there anyway. There's a couple of Ziploc bags. Oh, money for tips will be in here. A sweater for the evening. A waterproof case or bag for your camera. I think that's it. That is all the little extras that you might want on a cruise. Those are the ones that I've decided that would work for me. And of course, after the cruise, when I do a wrap up of this whole series, I'll tell you which things I actually used, which things I didn't, and which things I wish I would have had when I was on the cruise. So that's it. Talk to you.